Hey guys, it's Paris and Yaz again. We are here to talk about things relating to time travel, realities, and CERN. Have you looked into CERN at all? I do not know what I'm talking about.
CERN?
Basically, it's the name for a company that is in, or they have this giant like particle accelerator that takes up the whole energy of like an entire town. So it's in the middle of
Was
nowhere.
this that kid?
He was talking about it. There was a kid talking about it, like this prodigy kid. But the CERN basically, I'm a little scared talking about it. Because they could get you. But basically they were trying to replicate the Big Bang by pushing particles together and create like a super particle.
No, why would we do that?
Yeah, so basically they started in like I think 2018. I haven't super researched into this like to know my facts. So
This is
everything
so CW's The Flash.
literally everything is conceptual and don't take my word for it, but it is cool. Okay. So basically CERN is like this big particle accelerator thing that takes up a bunch of power. So there's literally no like nothing around it. It's just on land. And the idea is that they're trying to see if like there's other realities outside of our visible like playing field that we can see. Like if we were on a blanket and our universe was like in the middle of the blanket and like it can go like anywhere within the blanket if it's on another like if there's another blanket, basically. So to see if there's parallel realities to us, and then this kid like theorized that what it did is it's creating such a strong energy force that it destroyed, potentially destroyed our reality that we're in, and we got shifted to the next best reality. And that's why some things are kind of off with like logos and labels and characters, and things seem kind of like, oh, that's kind of crazy because it feels like almost like we're getting
What
flashbang.
defines next best?
I think next best is something so similar to our reality, we basically don't tell the difference. Like our consciousness just got shifted over to the next version of ourselves with almost the same decisions in life, but some things are changed. Like Chick-fil-A just recently became Chick-fil-A with a K, like CK, filet, but last time I checked, it was CIC, like chick with just a C, right?
Was it?
I'm pretty sure because it's like every time it's a different thing, like that with a C or with a K, but it was never like the full chick. It was like chick, yeah, with like with a C. It wasn't the full chick recently. And there's like photos that are not like AI and stuff of the Chick-fil-A being the different name, but now the company stuff is producing is with the chick, but some people still have stuff from before. And it's like it could be a publicity stunt, I think, but I doubt it because there's also just like a lot of inconsistencies with like Fruit Loops is now like the way it was before. But recently people were talking about like why is it this, it wasn't that. But like now it's back to the original one. And so it's like trippy for people who still remember these things and it's like it can't all be just a coincidence, you know? And people who are like we thought died are still alive. Like people who remember like seeing people like oh, I forgot who it was, but it was like this one actor who's like kind of old. They're like,
Oh,
yeah,
and everyone's like, oh yeah, like that person died, right?
and then they're just like chilling and old and like offline.
Imagine that happening to you.
That's like embarrassing, bro. But yeah, basically people dying, and then it's like, what the hell?
Well, like we hear it be called the no the Mandela Effect or whatever, but
Another reality of
what's
us called it something else. The Yatsen effect.
um but what's like that like what explanation do they give
It's
for that happening. Because I mean,
With the CERN thing or with the Mandela Effect?
with the Mandela Effect.
I think with the Mandela Effect, it's just like everyone remembers this. Like a lot of people have a general consensus. This is how it was. Like
The actual
the Monopoly man having a monocle, and he doesn't. Like stuff like that. Um, there's not really gonna be an explanation for it because you can't really explain it unless there was proven fact that we got changed reality. Well, it's because Mandela is like a guy that people thought was like dead or something like that. Can you hand me my poppy?
Yeah.
Not sponsored. I was sponsored by Poppy once, guys, when I was a Tri-Delta. I was a little Delta. Because the Tri-Delta's like sponsored by Poppy, so they have like the 3 little triangles on the blue Poppy. But that's the worst flavor, so. Or it's like, it's a mint flavor. But wait, look up CERN.
CERN with a
CERN. But yeah, the idea is that our reality is getting like either it was destroyed and we're in the next best reality, and like our consciousness got shifted over, which I feel like also ties into the idea of like infinite mortality. Um, theory that like every time you have like a near death situation, you actually died and your consciousness shifted over to the reality that you didn't die. And like accidents and stuff, or like slipping and falling, which I don't really believe in that one, but that's like trippy to think of.
But then again, I'm like, which one classifies like near death?
Like if you slip in a shower or you break your ankle on a skateboard.
That's like literally so not close to death, which is where I'm
like car accidents or something where you felt like you should have died, you know? I think that also just could be survivor's guilt with some things. Obviously, I don't have survivor's guilt after slipping in the shower. But like, if you're someone on like an airplane and like everybody else dies, like, yeah, I would be like, damn, I should have died. What's wrong with me?
slipping in the shower.
Oh, imagine like you're the only survivor. Um, but yeah, I feel like it's real to an extent, or at least like you know in 2020 when everyone was like, I'm gonna shift realities and they were writing scripts and in their dreams they were like imagining they were in Harry Potter and like
Harry Potter.
it was always Harry Potter.
In Harry Potter.
Well, some of them probably were in Harry Potter, or they claim. It's okay weird though to be an actor and then have someone write a script where they are like dating you and then try to convert their physical reality to be in one where they're in love with you and you're in love with them. Like, that's insane, bro. And I'm saying that as someone, like, I want to be an I want to be an actor, so that's actually crazy to think of. But I mean, like, it's not like people don't do perverted things in this reality too. Like, you're gonna get perverted either way. At least they are sentimental about it and romanticizing a reality of you two together and not just like gooning, I guess.
I actually got lost in the conversation because I was looking at my phone.
I was saying, like, if you're an actor and someone reality shifts to your world where they're dating you, it might be perverted, but it's probably less perverted than someone gooning to you in this reality.
Bro, people be gooning. I don't like it.
Traumatized. The bathroom. Nasty. Nasty animals.
So what about CERN?
Basically, they shut it off really recently, and now people feel like their world has changed a little bit, or like they're seeing people feel more spiritual or like more energetically inclined right now, I guess, is the general consensus. netizens are saying this.
Guys, I touched grass today. I'm more in tune with the natural world.
Touch bush.
Yes, your mom's. I can't say your mom joke. She's downstairs.
Asians don't grow hair really. Some of them. I don't think it's different for that part, but leg hair and arm hair, some Asians have the gene where they don't grow it, and they also don't have body odor. So it's like, what the heck?
Well, I'm Mexican, so I have the gene that grows all the arm hair and all the leg hair. And
all the hair. We're so blue-green right now.
We're the Wildcrats.
I actually never really watched Wildcats.
Like at all? Or like
if it was on the TV, but my PBS shows were more like the girl. I don't know if it was a PBS show, but I think it was like Cartoon Network or something. I watched Gumball. I watched the girl with like the her name was like Sydney, I think. She was like had brown hair. Her hair was like and she was wearing like a pink thing. Oh, and my teenage robot girl, whatever. Teenage girl robot, and she's like a little robot, and she got blue like skirt and stuff, and she's real cute.
familiar, but I can't remember it right now.
Too much pain in your thumb.
It hurts, bro.
Sorry. Is the Advil working a little bit? Prior to this, the reason there's a couch here now is because me and Yasmin moved it from the living room, and on the journey, my side may have ran into the wall being Yasmit's thumb holding onto the couch. Being Yasmit's thumb is now blue. But it's on theme for your outfit.
Yeah. I really commit to the bit, what can I say? And honestly, I gotta say, like, I feel like in the movies when they give people ice packs, they usually give them, or like if they give them food, it's like, oh, the frozen peas. And this is like the first time I've ever iced something with frozen peas, and it feels
Really?
like this is the American dream.
Feels kind of like Ferris Bueller vibe, like a little bit iconic, a little bit 80s dirtbag, like just doing shit.
Yes.
I get that. Should we stay on topic or keep going down the rabbit hole of my brain?
Um,
Because I'm ready to hop on screen if you are.
we're digging the
We're
hole.
digging, right, right. So see Benjamin Netanyahu. Or what's his name? What's the other
It's
one?
Saddam Hussein hiding.
Saddam Hussein. Bro, I've been seeing too.
You remember that one video that Kendall was making for student council? Kendall wrote. And she was like, what should the prom theme be? And Cage was there, and I was like, appeal to the audience. Just say it should be Cage themed. He's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And you were like, Osama bin Laden hiding spot.
What can I expect to say? I'm a funny guy, and they didn't pick it, so obviously not funny enough.
And you said it, and Kendall was like, oh, and then she was like, do you want to maybe do another take?
Oh, yeah, she was interviewing me.
Yeah.
That was not used. Unfound footage, bro, on some
Lost footage.
the ghost thing. That's how I feel right now with these little mics. Except we're more iconic because we got the lip gloss.
Wait, hold on. Can I show this actually?
Mm-hmm. Whereas we can't because it's branded and we're not
I don't know.
sponsored. That's free sponsoring. It's okay. I have Edam. I have fig sauce, and Jasmine has.
Glossier birthdaybalm.com.
Yeah, not gonna lie, this one tastes better than that one. But the one that's the
I
yummy.
hate this. It's gonna give me a tummy ache.
The yummiest one of all is probably the brown sugar Summer Fridays lip gloss, and I had two of them. One of them I bought, and then this one ate it. So now the end, I try to like what's it called? Cauterize the wound at the end of my lip gloss that she bit off, and it just like kind of melted together, and then like came back out, and so now it's just I'm still using it, but it got everywhere. Then the other one I found after my concussion, I got hit in the head with a couch because frat guys don't know how to see straight.
Those
During
big couches.
yeah, literally during a football pregame because they're carrying like full size couches. They walk into someone, but I mean that's low-key what I did to Yasmin today, so it's okay.
And you know what they say when you're carrying couches, watch out for your fingers.
Do they say that? Normally I'm like not looking at them.
And often people carry couches and this is said to them, no? Have you not heard that before? Watch out for your fingers when you're carrying a couch.
Well, I look you don't be carrying couches that often, unless I'm rearranging my room, which I do often. But this couch has was retired for like almost a year.
This couch has been through so much.
Yeah, just through my sister's roommate first, but we cleaned it, so some heinous things were done on this couch before its new ownership. I mean, technically, it was always Cindy's couch, but
Wait, what heinous things were you talking about?
things her roommate did on
Wait,
here.
this was evil. What's her name?
Well, I don't want to name drop, but it started with an H, and her name was Hannah. So obviously she was
Oh,
evil.
I was thinking of the other one. Hannah's the
Hannah was when she had freshman year, I think.
okay.
But she did freaky
Damn,
stuff on
Loki,
Cindy's
I
couch.
forgot that this was her couch. I don't know. I'm assuming that you have said it at some point. Probably several
Technically,
times,
I
but
think
like,
that this couch was originally our apartment's couch, and then it's Cindy's couch. She put it like under her bed in her apartment setup. At Smeo. Is where the hat you're wearing?
smooth.
Smeo.
Actually, it says smooth on the back, but
Smith.
it's not on the front.
Ben. Ben Smooth. Timu.
10, 10.
I don't really like Timu. I keep getting every time I scroll on TikTok, I accidentally click on it. Like it'll be like an ad, and then if you scroll, it'll just click you to the ad, and then it'll go to Safari, and then it'll go to Timu, and it's like spin this, and then it's all this like overstimulating advertising where it's like, you want a BBL, get these pants, and it's like it literally eye rapes me, bro. I can't.
And remember, guys, consent is key.
Mm-hmm. Okay, back to the time travel thing. Um, if my theory on time travel is that it is real, at least in our universe, because if time travel was ever invented, it would have existed forever because time travel is implied that it is the future and the past.
It is insists upon itself.
Yeah, so as soon as it's invented, it has always existed, and the original timeline in which it wasn't invented, as soon as it's invented, our reality is now shifted to a different timeline, basically, like where things have changed. Because as soon as someone invents time travel and they go back in time or forward in time, time is altered in some way. So that makes the thing from the past change the future. So then we are on a different timeline than the original timeline. If time travel exists, we are not in the original timeline. Do you get it? Because as soon as it existed and it alters something, the the history changes,
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
which is like something they talk a lot about in like Marvel movies and stuff. And I don't know. I feel like look, there's some truth to it. I did not like the new Doctor Strange movie. That was so buns.
I don't think I watched it.
At the end, he's got like a third eye, and this like lady's like, "Come with me," and then they go through a portal. I'm like, bro, what's the whole point of it? Oh, it's the one with America, bro. This like little,
Oh, the WandaVision, like Doctor Strange thing.
yeah, and like they just wrote off Wanda when she's the best character, and they completely
What
this
the fuck is America? Who the fuck is Coco?
America
I
is
don't even
this
know.
little Mexican girl with lesbian moms who gets torn away from her parents and is like thrown in because she dimension travels.
Mexican people. Just
Bro,
kidding.
people don't know. Gotta clarify.
Oh, me,
This
me
is
gente
one.
Latino.
Full-blooded.
Yeah. Um, um,
Biracial if you take out one and make it just one race.
yeah. I bleed tequila.
Tequila. Bro, me and Sydney keep making fun of I saw this one TikTok of this person is like, come with me to eat burro and and I got this tiny little clay pot from Amazon. So I've been trying to eat it for 2 weeks. Seems to be working. I think my teeth just aren't strong enough. Mind you, this woman has like a tiny nibble of like her clay pot, like chip off, soaking it in water, trying to like chew at this like giant clay pot like every day, bro. I'm like, at that
It is,
point,
you can actually eat. They have like these little ones and they're like still soft and you can actually eat them, but like
yeah, but
I've
like,
never done it.
I'm sure it's edible because it is like
But like where
dirt clay, but like,
off the big ass like
I've been trying to eat this for 2 weeks.
sweets.
Babes, at that point, you gotta, you gotta,
Fortnite.
you gotta think a little bit. Maybe this isn't edible. Like, I don't know. That's like one time I told we were at the restaurant and like drawing with crayons, and my brother was like, "Oh, did you guys know that crayons are like technically edible because kids eat them?" And then my mom like just bites a big chunk of a crayon, and then she was like, "Oh, wait, this doesn't taste good." I'm like, "Girl, what did you expect?"
Can and should are two very different things. Also on the topic of eating things or biting things, when Ian took a bite out of my Howie's back, I deadass had a bite in it for like I don't know, a good while. Cause I don't know how he bit it, but he bit it like where it was like the
Look,
jaw
I've been wanting
mark,
to bite
like
those.
boom, boom, boom.
Did he eat it or did he just bite it?
No, he bit it,
But
but it had like the teeth marks.
did he eat it though? Like, what was bitten off?
No, I don't
Okay.
think I. Well, I don't know, cause the other day my mom was freaking out because he ate a bread bag. I don't know how else to like the plastic bag that the bread was in.
How?
Because he ate the bread and then and then he went, he stuck the plastic in his mouth and he was like pretending to like chew and like swallow it. Except I never saw the plastic bag, so I don't know because he was pretending like he like chewed and swallowed it. And my mom was like, "Yeah, no."
At least it wasn't a whole bread bag.
Um,
We're
but
basically made of microplastics because we use plastic toothbrushes.
I'm not arguing with that. Yeah, I'm not sure if he ate it or not. And then the other day also he oh when the Buick like messed up, and like the oil was probably like burnt as heck and I need to change it now. but I don't want to
Mm.
deal with that. He literally went like, yeah, the oil's burnt. I
Bro,
was like, okay, okay, okay.
can I tell you that
He's in tune with the car, guys.
he's channeling his carnage? Did I tell you that my little brother um swallowed a bunch of nail polish remover, like acetone, because it was in a pink bottle with like a diamond on it, and then we had to call poison control. But he just threw up, so it was okay. But acetone like burns your nail polish off, or like makes it fall off. So and it makes like your hands like white. But so does like hair toner and stuff.
Dude, my hands looked crazy when I bleached Terry's hair without gloves on.
Mine were like that earlier, but it went away. So did my friend's hair. Okay,
I'm
back.
trying to embrace, well, before, because you said about the hair, I'm trying to embrace like my hair era currently and just like live out, because I have like highlights, but I have like an inspo, and the next time I get my hair done, because I feel like my mom might fund it if I do it with him, and also I feel like I'm gonna get shamed if I don't do it with him.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I already have the inspo.
Are you gonna tell me? I don't know what to do with my hair. Part of me feels in my heart that I'm still blonde, and I want to dye it back, but if I dye it back, I'm basically repeating the whole cycle of my hair journey over again because I had with like black tips at the end.
Yeah.
That would be cute. I like that. You look, you should. I feel like he would be able to do that. And then you should get a gloss, clear gloss over it. Clear glosses are peak. What was I saying? Oh, basically, I had short hair. I had long hair that I never touched. Then I cut it off like short, and then I cut it more like boy short, and then I lived that out for like middle school. Then I bleached a strand of it, bleached it all, had short, like fluffy white hair. Then it got blue, and then it was white again. And then I let it grow out, right? So I had like a shaggy, like wolf cut kind of thing with my natural brown roots and like blonde at the end. Then it kept growing out. Then I did highlights when it was about at this length. And then I dyed all of this part blonde myself, had blonde hair, had ginger hair, had blonde hair. It was super fried at that point because I had done a million things to it. But it looked really good when it was just blonde. Then I went somewhere professionally to get lowlights, and she did it really, really dark. So then I had kind of like a brown hair with highlights look. And I hated it. Then I just went somewhere else, and she also said she wouldn't bleach my hair, which was annoying because it's bleachable. So she just gave me a brown gloss, which I mean it looked good, but it was like breath. Um, like I kind of get why you said no because my hair is like treated, but anyway, I ended up cutting off like 3 inches, and now we're back at like brown short hair length and wanting to go blonde. So that's a
The cycle
dilemma.
that never ends.
I can either go angel or devil. Angel was telling me dye my hair black or brown, like dark brown. Devil was telling me, you love dyeing your hair blonde. Just go blonde, and then
Did you
I'm gonna
see that
be.
video I sent you with like the blonde hair pixie cut?
No, I didn't,
Or
but that
it's like a
sounds
big C
good.
pixie.
See, I like the big C cuts, but and like mullet kind of thing, but I don't like. I don't think I could pull off the big C like feminine style.
You gotta. I feel like you would like it.
Something about like blonde
Or you're
short
gonna be like,
hair
ew, that's fucking ugly.
fully is something I haven't really done. Like, I mean, I did it when it was really short, but I haven't done like bright blonde, like short bob kind of moment.
Actually, no, I feel like you're gonna like it.
I probably will, but I don't want to be too tempted. Oh, that girl, I saw it. Yeah, that's cute, but I don't know. See, the whole straight eyebrow thing, I'm on it, but also some people I feel like do it too much where it's like just looks like they were like a me and they got the worst eyebrow option.
Randomized.
Yeah. triangle nose, straight eyebrows. Like, I don't know. I low-key should get Tamagotchi life though. But it's like $60. Just to have people like run around and hold them and stuff. Like, I don't know.
I feel like that's the type of game that I would play.
Where you just get to be God and like create your own characters. I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of like Sims, I feel like. I always add like
I never played Sims. I feel like
I wanted to. I'd watch like Sims like gameplay where they would do characters I like.
I like that it's like creative mode on steroids. Because I played Minecraft, but I was always on creative mode, never survival. Well, actually, I did do survival mode, but I hated it every time.
I love survival mode. I would go survival mode, get like the smallest, find a villager house, start living in it, and then start mining until I died. Every single time. I had like a little like suit and like TV head.
But I like the idea that Sims is like you can just do whatever,
Hmm.
but then also like some people just do whatever, and
I
I'm
don't like
like,
the idea of torturing your Sims, like making them go crazy and stuff.
why are we doing the what are those like psychological experiments?
Yeah. Well, imagine if the video game characters were real. Like, I don't know. Y'all ever see Wreck-It Ralph? Like, it just I
Never
have too
see.
much sympathy for it. I couldn't.
What was it? Ready Player One.
Yeah. It's like I don't know. The whole like AI video game thing. It's just a little like too eerie for me where if I think too hard about it and like theorize about it, I'm gonna feel bad. Hypothetically, if I was torturing my Sims.
It's just very Sid from Toy Story.
Yeah. You never know like the extent to which things are like alive, I guess, like with plants or animals and I just feel like everything is like energetically charged, so and obviously like I don't think video games are real because it's just like programming, but like I feel like there's always just like something smaller and smaller and smaller. And I would hate to be that really small thing just getting like abused. Like imagine being an atom and your life just like sucks. Imagine we're atoms and we're inside a cell of giant being that's just the solar system. Everything in your body works with like the motive of I'm just gonna do this one function and this is my life. Like even if they're not consciously aware of it, everything in your body works consciously to do something. Like there's a goal, there's an objective, and we're just the same way. We just have some sort of like intelligence, but like higher up, there's more stuff going on. And do you think aliens are real?
Mm, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're real. I mean, the universe is so big, and I feel like it's selfish to think that we're the only people here. And even like as like someone who's religious, I don't think that like that stuff cancels each other out. Like they can exist in the same breath, you know?
And there's also still probably like so much that we don't even understand because like when people discovered people in other countries, they were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And they looked a little different, and they freaked out.
Mukbang is almond butter pretzel thing from like Aldi. Yeah.
Zero.
I don't mind not being able to eat peanut butter, honestly. Only time I'm like, man, I wish I wasn't allergic is when it comes to pad thai.
Marcy wants some.
I shouldn't get one.
Too bad.
This is my wiener, Marcy. I'm gonna cover her up so she can go to sleep.
More stuff for you to edit out.
No.
Me talking into the mic for this as well.
I have the option to sponsor things on TikTok, but I don't because I think that TikTok ads are a scam and it bothers me so much.
Skip it immediately every time.
It literally bothers me so much. I feel bad for all the people who bought this because, and then they'll say like it's on sale basically, or they'll be
the
like
TikTok shop.
they make a
people.
whole story time about this crazy ex-girlfriend and they're like, yeah, well, guess what she was using? This photo app, and she was using punani gummies to make her punani good. Like, I just hate it, bro.
Chill.
With time travel, I feel like the evidence for it is the idea that I think that either we've invented it already or it will be invented. I think we've invented it already, but either that or I think in the future we will invent it out of either necessity or because the technology will be that advanced. And honestly, I feel like the technology was so advanced in ancient times. Like if you look at the way the pyramids were built and um like Chinese architecture and stuff, because they had pyramids too. It's kind of like, okay, so why are we dumb now? Like our brains can only think
I feel like
so
it's just
limited.
kind of stuff that you don't fuck with, like spiritual thing. Or I guess like I mean people do fuck with it, but like time,
Mm-hmm.
spiritual things, and what was
It's stuff you don't want to think about, but
Well, no, I'm just saying like
oh,
there's
we shouldn't
some stuff that,
interfere.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Where I feel like kind of magic and like mediums have been used for like so many years and we still haven't like been able to tap into that fully.
Mm-hmm.
So, not saying that it wouldn't happen with like time travel because it seems more like scientific than like.
Yeah, but I feel like both can be true.
But there's a lot of like balance stuff. I don't know because I would like if you're thinking it about it in like the Star Wars way where it's like the light and the dark, there's like
Mm-hmm.
balance and shit. And like
I think
they
that
have like
we.
advanced technology. Obviously, it's like a made
Mm-hmm.
up world, like cinematic universe, whatever. But like, um, they have like advanced technology, but they're like balance of the universe is like the light and the dark stuff, and like I mean, the whole point is that everything's in balance. So it's like kind of how long would it take to get to that point?
Yeah, I feel like the way like men's curiosity is always gonna lead us to places we shouldn't have gone. Like the fact that we're even pushing particles together to try to recreate the Big Bang. What do you think's gonna happen with that? Like,
Jurassic, Jurassic World, bro. Like,
literally. And I think if we're talking about it from like a religious standpoint, that's kind of the whole point of sin being introduced is like we're naturally corrupted to want to seek the like knowledge, good and bad.
yeah. And it's like just because we could figure out time travel, should we?
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched
I
I
think
forgot what the date is. It's like September something. It's about James Franco goes back in time to JFK's assassination.
no, I haven't, but I do like
It was looking good.
how in the Umbrella Academy they talk about the JFK assassination. Umbrella Academy got weird though. It was already always weird. I like MCR, but like the incest thing gotta go, bro.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I like the show though.
That's one of the reasons I don't watch animes because I swear there's always incest, and people are like, "Bro, what animes are you watching?" But genuinely, every single anime is either incest or pedophilia or both. Like,
They be drawn weird.
And I think it's a part of like the culture of anime. It's overly freaked out. My mom said one of her modeling friends was like um in Japan, and she was like they're like they're so freaked out, like there's like hentai everywhere, nakedness everywhere. I don't know. I feel like in other cultures nudity is more normalized, whereas in American culture it's more violence.
Oh.
Marcy is the weirdest color wiener. Most of them, I think she's like a red, spotted red or something, but she's pretty rare. She's like ultra rare, legendary, maybe.
Should make her a Pokemon card.
Yeah. My sister made her 3D printed her into a little pet shop that she painted. Pretty chill. Okay.
Oh,
We
you're
need
gonna hit my thumb, and then I'm gonna.
we were on the train, we were on the thought train. Mindful thoughtness. Train. Let's get back on the groove.
Mindful thoughtness, thought daughter.
My brain is like it's getting
I don't know where I was going with that, but
I just keep imagining the inside out train with like thought. Do you feel like every boyfriend looks like Riley's boyfriend or dream boyfriend?
what?
From inside out, like Riley's dream boyfriend.
I
Is
don't
that
remember
like
her dream boyfriend.
I feel like that's a lot of people with boyfriends.
It was
He was
like
just
the
like boy
brunette.
band.
Oh,
Like
the one where he's like coming off of the.
yeah, he's like I'll die for you, Riley. That movie is pretty good. I I look he was jealous of how goated she was at hockey.
Yeah, she was
She's nasty.
tearing up the ice.
And she gets
I
like
was mad.
anxiety and like evil. The thing with anxiety, I liked the character. The voice acting was good, but I just do not mess with
The actress,
yeah,
my hawk.
Maya Hawke. At least how she was in Stranger Things pissed me off really bad. Her character just I feel like was trying to play like autistic in not a well represented way, where she was like, oh, sorry guys, I'm just so awkward. And I don't know. It went from like her being normal, like you could tell that this was actually something the character struggled with and was like neurodivergent. Um and then in the last season she just felt lobotomized and like playing into like being like dumb and stuff. And some people are like, "Oh, she wasn't masking anymore," but it's like, okay, why was she so annoying then? Like, I don't know. Is that just her natural character? Because I felt like she was over exaggerating, being like aloof. Like her character was originally very smart, and just because you're not like putting up as many like social fronts, the character's intelligence shouldn't have changed so much. And also the whole making her. I have a bone to pick with that show. Honestly, the ending was terrible. They used AI, and Byler should have happened. So even if Byler didn't happen, they shouldn't have killed. A spoiler alert: they shouldn't have killed 11. And like it was such shit writing. They had so much more potential that people were literally writing better endings than they did.
I can't contribute to this conversation because I didn't watch
You didn't watch it?
any of it
Really?
ever.
Was this too scary?
Because I'm different.
Stranger Things is actually a pretty solid show, especially the first two seasons.
It's not niche enough for me.
I'm too underground. Bro, do you want in or out? Why do you keep coming in and out? Take your bone and go. Yeah.
She's doing her laps.
I know, bruh. So needy. What season are you on of Community?
Uh, honestly, I don't know how much more I can do. I'm basically almost done with the rewatch, but
It stopped being good after season 5.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can push
I'm
through to the end.
a firm believer of watching a show until you're chill off of it and then rewatching it again from the point you liked and then doing that again and again. I like the repetitiveness and I like some shows I don't even think are that good, but it's just like the
Yeah,
comfort of
I'm
the
on
vibes that
season
they give.
5.
Yeah. Is that
A few
after
episodes in.
Childish Gambino left?
Um, no, I think he's still in it, but it's like when they go back to the school, like when they didn't wrap it up at Jeff's graduation, I was like,
Mm,
we're pushing it. I never watched this far.
yeah. I think I finished it, but like it didn't
There's like
feel
funny
good.
moments, but I just like the episodes as a whole, there's not enough to like entertain me through the whole thing.
Yeah.
It
I
feels like a chore to watch it.
yeah, my favorite episodes I liked the ones that they were like the Pella Fort or like the paintball thing. Like when they play onto like movie tropes, I like those ones. Like the interview where Pierce is like giving out his will. That's one of my favorite ones because it's so funny. Um, and he's just like senile. And then my other favorite one is Abed and Troy's house welcoming party. I've seen that one so many times where that it goes into like the different realities of what would happen. And it's just like super chaotic.
I don't like a lot of the musical ones.
Yeah. I kind of like the one with the Glee guy that's like insane and like killed the whole bus and like came over. It's like just like wild stuff. I don't know.
I like the setups of it. Setup setups. Grammar. Struggling. Um, but yeah, sometimes like they don't have enough like time, budget, whatever to like make good songs, and so I'm just like
Wrapping up.
but then also you kind of have to like listen to the songs to get the plot points
Yeah.
because they're just kind of just saying it in the song.
I just remember the one in the Glee musical thing where they're doing the Christmas stuff and then Annie is like doing her little song where she's like, "Come wrap me up, daddy." And then she's like, the end is like, boop a boop boop sex. And I was like, which I feel like the
And I
Annie
feel
and
like it's a
Jeff
joke.
dynamic is weird and it shows to the writers being low-key pedophiles.
Yeah, well, because she goes at 18 and then like, oh, like you're so much older now that you're like, and then you made
Watching
a
Disney
point to be like,
Channel.
now that you're 20 something, and I was like, okay, but they still met at a strange age.
Yeah,
The
and
age gap is still there.
she's fresh out of college, and I
And
think
also,
her original love
they
interest was
made her
supposed to be
person.
Troy.
What?
I think her original love interest was supposed to be Troy, and his was Britta, but they were like,
Yeah, but
"What if we made the 40-year-old and the 20-year-old?"
they literally made it like they tried it like for like 30 seconds, and they were like, oh no, and then
I
they
think
pivoted.
Britta did get better once she fell into like the like
I
awkward
didn't
like
like Troy and Britta either.
yeah, well that
Because
was
they're
just it's
also
forced.
yeah. Because Troy's the same. Actually, no. Troy's a year older
The nanny?
than Annie. Because
Yeah.
he repeated fifth grade twice. Not everyone's 11 for 2 years. Or what was the plot? Um.
um
Yeah, I didn't like that they like split them up and like put them with
yeah, it felt forced.
Jeff
They
and
should have
Britta.
just put Troy and Ava together and Pierce and Jeff together. I like whenever like they pair Pierce and Shirley and Shirley just like doesn't want to be
Get the
associated with
fuck out of my
Pierce.
face.
Yeah, they're funny. Um oh, the D&D one was really good, but they took it
Oh,
off because of the black thing.
No, it's still on Hulu.
Really? They took it off when it was on Netflix. Must have. I don't
It's
know.
not that PC.
I'm gonna watch that on my illegal website.
No, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, and it's not like they're glamorizing it. They're saying like, because the guy's supposed to be like the Asian guy, and he's like like let me play D&D, and he goes and like fully
Launching.
painted black with like elf ears, and he's like, I'm the Goblin King, and everyone's like, you can't do that. Like this is literally blackface. But they were like, well, it actually was blackface, so you can't do it. But it's different because it's more like, I mean, it's still bad, but it's more like the way cosplayers do it. One time I was at Universal Studios and I saw like they were doing face paints and I looked at it and it was this like white guy with like the Black Panther and it was like completely black on his face. And then like there was one where it was like purple, so it wasn't bad. I'm like, bro, maybe we don't display the white guy being
The
Black
green and the
Panther.
red lighting. Have you seen those like
I may not be green, but I may not be blue.
I don't know what you're referencing.
The one where it's like I ain't exactly green, but I ain't exactly purple. Do you not know what I'm talking about? Hold on. Let me pull it up on my computer. Or actually, pull it up on your phone so you can show the class.
I ain't exactly green. Ain't exactly yellow. But I ain't exactly green.
It's for like those colors that are in between, like, or like a mix of two primary colors.
Exactly green.
Bro,
But I ain't exactly.
that's how Among Us felt. Being like cyan and lime. Among Us was low-key peak when it was still popular, though. That was so fun to do in class. Like, that's like, right now we have Imposter to do, but, which is basically based off Among Us, like, if we're being for real. But Among Us was like peak.
I did not have a phone in quarantine, so lucky I did not play Among Us, and I played it like a few times after that. And what can I say, guys? I'm a party pooper, and I don't like video games.
That's valid. I'm not super big on video games, but there's some that are like fun to play in groups. I like doing like quick life and stuff.
I get so competitive, and like I get like too intense
You're
for
like
a social
anxious.
for a social setting. And everyone's like, ha ha ha, and I'm like, I'm not fucking lying. I'm not the imposter. I swear to God, I'm
You
gonna kill
guys.
myself.
My strat is to just like find someone with like a ugly build or like someone who looks annoying, then be like, guys, it's them. And then you just tell you like gaslight everyone into thinking it's them and then they vote them out.
Well, also, because sometimes I have played and I have gaslit people, and I'm like, I have
You feel too evil.
I have survivor's remorse slipping in the shower.
Bro, literally. I don't
Um,
I don't have imposter remorse. I low-key, it's so fun to gaslight people in like non uh emotionally manipulative scenarios. I think it's all gaslighting is emotionally manipulative. But
but it's
like
like when like that's supposed to be my crew. Like we're on this spaceship or whatever, and like, wow, I just killed someone, and I'm the imposter, and I just betrayed you. Dang. And I take
yeah.
it to the heart. Stuck it on my butt and pull it out my mouth.
And then went down.
Oh,
Oh, speaking of Disney Channel, Olivia Rodrigo, I feel like has kept the like Disney Channel
bro.
has kept
It's
it
off
just
mic.
bro, I can hear it. You're mushing your peas, bro.
It's some more.
I wonder how this would work like for ASMR. I don't think the mic
I
is
feel
far
like I
enough
am
to do
mushing
that.
all of them though.
Okay, well put it to the side. We probably should freeze it before like it's nasty, but Olivia Rodrigo's new album's pretty good. but I feel like her brand identity is still very Disney Channel, like Lemonade Mouth, like Kid Rock kind of thing, mixed with like High School Musical, the series.
It's kind of crazy how like Disney Channel kids are like
I
they
feel
have
like
like such a basis for fame because it's like her and Zendaya and like
everyone basically,
yeah, honestly, I mean those are the first thing that came to
that
mind, but like
family,
now I'm like thinking about so many people that
Zach and Cody.
yeah, I don't know, varying degrees of talent, but like
Yeah.
I feel like they're all just like famous.
They're just famous because they can be and they have good like connections from a young age. Um,
Low-key random like group.
yeah, but I feel like a lot of them, like Miley Cyrus and stuff, they like diverge heavily after their Disney Channel fame is over. They go like completely the opposite because they want to separate themselves from like a kid-like identity. Whereas I feel like Olivia Rodrigo's music is still very relevant to like young folk and like the teenage girl kind of dilemmas and stuff. Um
Oh
so
wow,
I feel
very
like
like
her
coming of age music or like eras of life, you know?
yeah, I feel like her brand hasn't really changed too much since then. And I'm okay with that
Bro,
too. You know, like I feel like she does it well and I just feel like I wish her identity was more distinct because I feel like she's on the Taylor Swift train kind of and I kind of wish she delved more into like her falsetto and her like cleaner sound because I
really?
feel like the last album she was very airy and I didn't like it that much. I like the song like 'cause she's a very good songwriter. And like when
I
she
feel
belts
like
and stuff.
rock.
Yeah, but I felt like some of it was like kind of trying to do like Ariana Grande, but like her
No, I'm
like
saying like
baby boy, baby. Like I didn't really like that part.
most people's sentiment is that she should go back and do more like rock stuff, like
Mm.
grungy things.
I don't really feel necessarily like that. Like I feel like she has a good musical theater voice and she's a good songwriter, so like songs I thought she did well was like Stupid Song and it's like a couple things off that album. Like she is catchy and I think like the rock is good, but I don't like the airy like when she's doing like some love songs and she's like my boy like I don't know. The whole like boy
Ugh,
boy
I
boy thing
hate.
is kind of aches me out a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like those terms.
I don't like boy. Yeah, I feel you.
Baby boy, baby boy.
It's a little weird conceptually.
It's like, why am I calling you baby boy? If my boyfriend's older than me, why am I calling you baby boy?
And we know
If
your
my
boyfriend will be older than you.
if my boyfriend's younger than me, it's like, why am I calling him baby boy?
Yeah. Alternatively, honeybee.
Honeybee. Also, I sent you that TikTok that was like someone literally like that's the nicknames that they had for each
Oh
other.
yeah, I saw that one.
And I was like, yeah, I'd kill myself because like damn, like she wrote that song about us, but also I would kill myself before I would call my boyfriend baby boy. And what do I look like if he's calling me honeybee? Again, also like not hate to those people because like
I think it's also hard because like
I don't care.
people just come up with like cute nicknames and stuff.
I
I
mean
like
it's probably very cute to a lot of people, but to me, like
I like
I just
Cookie.
can't. Cookie?
Like sometimes I like cookies.
I like cookies too.
I like cookies a lot. And like when I'm on Snap, if I see like the
I know
cookie,
that cookie good.
if I see like cookie emojis, I'm like cookies, and it's like the sweetest thing. So I'm like, oh, I would want to call my partner like Cookie, but it only really works over text. It's a
I don't
rare
have
thing,
like
but
a
sometimes I'm like, okay, good night, Cookie. I'm a cookie kind of guy.
Be like, okay, good night, mango.
Shit, bro. Sorry about your. If you, bro, that's like me when I was little. I asked my grandma and my whole family. I was like, my pronouns are Kiwi. Like, call me Kiwi because I like kiwis. And then my grandma would make fun of me. She's like, Kiwi, Peewee. And then that's how my nickname Peewee and PV was what my grandma would call me. But yeah, I was like, bro, I want to be named Kiwi. Call me Kiwi or Speedy Dumpling.
They call me Brown Lightning.
I don't
You
know.
were watching New Girl.
I, my Peacock subscription ran out.
The 7 days free trial didn't last long enough.
No, bro, I had it for a month and then I was like, I don't need it. One of my friends will have it. I don't think you can give yours out. Or can you?
She didn't even give it to me.
I'm trying to ask Nathan because his family has it. But Nathan's like, oh, I don't
No
want.
gate keeps the frick out of her passwords.
Okay, I'm done. Cut the cameras. Bye, guys.